Hello, everybody. This is Linda from North Central Texas, and we've got a different type of bread we're going to do tonight. We're going to do a pumpkin bread. First of all, I've got 1 1/3 cup of white sugar. Put that right in there. 1/3 cup of shortening, and I'm just going to use olive oil. Now I'm just doing the recipe for 1 loaf. I'm cutting the recipe down because I just want to fix 1 loaf. So that's what I'm doing. Now let's see. We're going to put in 2 eggs. That one looks good. I mean, this is not necessary if you've got fresh eggs from the store. But I found especially if you've got eggs that you kept in your refrigerator too long, or you don't remember how long they've been in there, or if you have chickens and you're getting chicken eggs out of the hen house, then you might want to do that because you never know if you're going to get a bad egg. Now I'm just going to whip in the eggs, the sugar, and the oil, just to mix them together. It doesn't take long. And let's see, now we're going to put in about a half a can of pumpkin. But I've got mine that I saved from my pumpkin that I cooked. So I'm going to put in what I think is about a half a can of my pumpkin puree. Now, we're going to put in 1/3 cup of water. The light is glaring on me, y'all. Now I'm using self-rising flour, so I don't have to put in the baking powder, the soda, or the salt. But I'll put in 1 2/3 cup all-purpose flour. Because like I said, I'm fixing just 1. I'm going to put in about a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Oh, that's not cinnamon, that's cumin. I don't want to put cumin in my... Let me get my cinnamon. I thought I had got cinnamon. I got curry powder. Cinnamon. I have got some though. I just gotta find it. Here it is. I was in a hurry and I picked up the wrong thing. I saw the C and I thought it was cinnamon. It wasn't. I thought that smelled kind of weird when I opened the lid. I said, that doesn't smell like cinnamon. Now, like I said, I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in there. We're going to put ground cloves, about 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, preheat your oven to 350. I opened my door just to make sure there's nothing in there, just out of habit. Because years ago I used to store frying pans and things like that in my oven. And I'd forget they were in there, and then I'd turn on the... Now you can put like 1/3 cup of coarsely chopped nuts. You can also put 1/3 cup of raisins in this if you want. I'm going to omit the raisins and the nuts. I'm just going to fix the pumpkin bread. I'm not going to put the added stuff in there. So start it out slow. And you got to scrape the sides of it down because, you know, your flour gets up there on the sides. So every once in a while, you need to get in there and stir that down. And I'm going to go one step further. Like my banana bread, I put a little bit more of my bananas in there than I did than you're supposed to. But it makes a more moist bread. To put just a little bit more than your recipe calls for. So mine would say 1/2 can, but I put a little bit more than 1/2 can. And you don't have to mix it too much. Oh, I'm about to forget. This time I'm just going to spray a little bit of olive oil on my pan. That'll work just as good as rubbing it down with butter or anything else. I'm going to shake a little bit of flour in there. And I'm just going to coat it all around with the flour. Trying not to spill it out. It's raining, y'all. I mean, it's just like downpouring out there right now. Oops. And like I said, at this point you can put nuts, you can put raisins, whatever you like in there, but I'm not going to put the nuts or the raisins in. I just want the bread. You know what? I don't like the way that sugar stayed in the bottom of the bowl. Now, let's see if we can get it out. I'm just rinsing some of this out of this because I don't want it to dry in this bowl. Because the sugar mixture in a bowl like that, when it gets dried, it's kind of hard to get it out. Now, all we got to do now is put it in our 350 oven and bake it for about 70 minutes or until your toothpick comes out clean. Y'all know how to test it. Like I did the banana bread, just stick your toothpick in there after the 70 minutes, and if it comes out clean, then your cake is done, or your bread is done. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here. I'm going to set my timer. Well, it only goes to 60 minutes. So we'll do it for 60. I'll check it. And then I'll probably put it in for another 10 minutes. But go ahead and cook it for about 70 minutes on 350 degrees. And we'll come back when it's done. Well, y'all, the timer went off. So we're going to, first of all, turn the oven off. And we're going to put on these mitts to get this out of the oven. Oh, it's browned nicely. Look at that. Let's do the toothpick test. It comes out clean. So I guess it's done. I don't know if we can break it loose as hot as it is. No. I don't know if it's going to come out or not. And it's too hot. Oh. That is not the way to do it, y'all. I need a butter knife is what I need. Just make sure it's not stuck anywhere. And I don't really want to put it in another plate to flip it upside down. But it's kind of hard to get hold of it with it hot as it is. Oh, there it goes. Now let's see. Oh, one corner of it stuck, but it's still okay. Look at that. Woo! That is hot, y'all. That's the piece that come off. I gotta try it because it's too hot to cut. There's a little piece right there that fell off the corner. That is some good tasting pumpkin bread right there. Y'all take a bite of it. That's cool. What's in the plate up there is not. Well, there's my pumpkin bread, y'all. Don't that look good? I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. But that's a beautiful piece of loaf of bread right there. Pumpkin bread. With no nuts, no raisins, no nothing. But I tell you what, it tastes awesome. Try it. It's so easy. You will love that bread. See if I can get this camera. Look at that. That is some good bread right there, y'all. Try you some. I think you'll love it.